Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Right side. Scope's able to get there. Spin throw, and now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one. Colby Rasmus comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. George Springer gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and two strikes, the count now with the bases empty and two away. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cesar Corona comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Cesar Corona.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. To short, hit hard. A quick out number one. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound will be keeping that ball down in the strike zone. He's got a good sinker and a changeup that aren't very effective when they're up in the zone.
One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Manny Machado stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nope.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Sinker, and that's ruled strike two. Two out, nobody on. Full count now. 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Justin Turner will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Luis Valbuena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth, catcher,
Evan Gaddis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain. Mark Trumbo will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Full count, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Revere moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Lucroy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Joey Gallo gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marwin Gonzalez leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trumbo shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Preston Tucker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. On the ground up the middle, Suarez is up with it over to the first baseman Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the second baseman Howie Kendrick. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And Steve Pierce will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Line towards center field. Revere is right there, 1 down. Jock Peterson steps in now. Here comes the first pitch.
Peterson
hits this one hard the other way. Played on the backhand. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Eugenio Suarez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ben Revere will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. High pop-up. Suarez Settles under it near second. And that's the first out of the inning. Colby Rasmus is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pineda gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The right fielder, number 4,
George Springer is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Springer. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double. Justin Turner will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw. Cesar Corona will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
He did hit it hard, but I'll tell you, as a hitter, you want to get down to first base. Nice swing, the attaboys. It doesn't go along.
Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Now to the plate, Mark Trumbo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mark Trumbo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Luis Valbuena heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Pineda sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Evan Gaddis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Shortstop.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
To 2-2 now. Three and 2 now. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mark Trumbo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here.
Now batting, left fielder.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Steve Harris.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rasmus. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Jock Peterson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Peterson.
Shot towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Preston Tucker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Gets a small piece near the plate, but it's foul, strike 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Howie Kendrick is into the box for his 2nd appearance, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ben Revere is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Colby Rasmus will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Eugenio Suarez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Cesar Corona will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Low for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Jonathan Scope is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Up the middle and off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Mark Trumbo steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hey now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Pickoff throw to third. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Springer to the track. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Joey Gallo will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Turner is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Leading off the inning, Colby Rasmus, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Gallo ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. George Springer will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Justin Turner will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pierce is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout. Steve Pierce will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Jock Peterson will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Eugenio Suarez will stride in, hopped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now a swing and a miss, took something off that one, and it's strike one. And a foul pop behind the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Left side, Turner has it. Kendrick. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Cesar Corona will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Rasmus has it in his sights, and that's the 3rd out. Luis Valbuena comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Trumbo is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the 1st out. Evan Gattis will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
This is line to left. A screaming base hit here, his 1st of the night. Preston Tucker will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Scope will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore with Manny.
And so far in this...
He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the 1st out. Manny Machado ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to take it is Rasmus, and there are 2 out now. Mark Trumbo comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Howie Kendrick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Pineda's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Russell Lamb will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gallo coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Colby Rasmus will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. George Springer stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them. Alfredo Maldonado will come in now working with it.
You got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-1 game. Justin Turner gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peterson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Luis Valbuena will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And this is fouled at the plate. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A 3-run shot down the line in left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Evan Gattis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Jason Castro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Zach Britton is on now to try to close things down.
Much better contact from the right side, so this plays to his advantage.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Our final
yeah, he was